Hi everyone, this is Brenda with Workshop Scraps by Brenda, and I'm finally able to do a video on my experience with Scrapbook Expo 2015 in Duluth, Georgia. That was in July, I think it was the 17th through 18th. Really, it was 16, 17, 18 because they had an extra day of cropping that I attended this year. This year I did did 4 classes. And I attended the Thursday night Mega Make and Take, Friday and Saturday nights crop nights. And I really had a good time. I packed a lot into the weekend. I didn't do a lot of shopping. So this year I kind of took some classes to help with different techniques I wanted to learn and different instructors that I wanted to take courses from. And I did shop some. So I've tried to do this video 3 times and it was too fast, too much information. So I may break it up so that you can see classes, my opinion on the classes I took, shopping, and the crop. So when you first go, of course, you get this show guide and you get a bag. And we got this bag, and I actually ended up with 2. And this is it's a cute little bag. Since then I've actually given one away. It's by Consumer Crafts. And when you check in, depending on what you signed up for, you get things, you can put them in your bag. So we get this bag. And then I got a glue stick. And we got colored pencils this year. We didn't actually get the Spectra nor alcohol markers. We got watercolor pencils. And so, let me see if I can start with the free stuff. This is the pencils we got, and I somehow ended up with 2 registrations. I didn't pay more than I should have, but I ended up with 2 registrations, so I ended up with 2 green bags, 2 watercolor pencils, and 2 of the glue sticks. And I had another show guide somewhere, and I met up with 2 of my YouTube buddies, Lena of Atlanta, who lives locally, and then we had Melissa, and I have to put Melissa's channel in the description, because I can't remember it off the top of my head, but we met and we went all 3 days and we had a ball. We had so much fun and laughed and all that. And so, let's see, I'm going to start with the guide. You know, it tells you how to register and what's in it, and different vendors and the showroom floor and what to happen on each day. I'm actually going to try to go in order. So I'm going to take this back. When you sign up for class, the make and takes or the cropping nights, each night that you sign up for, you get a free paper pack or paper pad or to go. You got to pick from a collection. And because I went to the Mega Make and Take, I went 3 nights, I got to pick 3 things. So I got, let's see, I got this paper pad by, it's a nautical theme paper pad by, I don't know, Fancy Pants. And so I think this part 1 is going to be the cropping night because it takes up enough video and I don't want it to be very long. And I do the classes or the shopping last, because I know last year when I looked online to try to see what you got, what you did with the classes so I could choose which classes I took, I really did value the opinions of the people who told about their classes. But this is a nautical theme. It's called the Lighthouse, and it comes with double-sided cardstock. It's all beachy and boat and water theme, and then it has this cardstock sheet with things to do with beach, hit the beach, splendid sun, and you can cut these out. So it's a nice quality cardstock. So it's just summer fun that you can do scrapbook layout and page, or maybe even a mini album with. But it has glue dots and buttons. These look like, oh no, these are like buttons, but they aren't buttons. They are elements. They don't have a button tab on the back. They're popped up, and they're elements that you can put on your page. Some tags, some title pieces, stickers, some more tags. So I'm sure I can do a lot with that. Because I didn't go to the beach this year. I didn't go on a vacation this year. But I do have pictures that I can scrapbook for beach and for cruises that are kind of in various stages. So that's good. And I have any nautical. So that's one kit. The other kit that I chose was this kit. And it is it's a nautical thing called by Fancy Pants called not sure what it's called. It might pop up what it's called. It says summer menu on this cardstock, but what happened was when I first registered for the class, I had to pick up my papers and my free kits or whatever that went with, not the classes, the workshops, the cropping sections. And I spent a lot of time, and I thought I chose wisely. But something happened with my registration, and they sent me an email a couple of weeks after registration to say I had to repick my kits. And they were all looking the same to me. I just went in and picked some, and I'm happy with them. Of course, at the end of the 3 nights, if they had kits left over, you can exchange them. I just kept what I had because I really am happy with them. These are some little bags, 3 large and 3 small decorative bags. Fancy Pants designs. These are file folders and envelopes, pattern envelopes and folders. Doesn't tell me how many, but a substantial amount. These are toppers. Oh, and they've got like these acrylic clear spikes. So I don't know if these are like toothpicks, but they're popped up. So you can use these on cupcakes, I would guess, or you can actually use them on your page. There's an idea on the back. Sorry about the glare. I don't want to take things out of the package. And these are frames. Nautical pattern photo frames. And so I like these colors. These colors kind of remind me of Disney. But they are nautical. So that's my second kit. And I got to choose 3 because I went to 3 crop sessions. Okay. My third thing I chose was actually a stack. Scrapbook stack by Authentique, and it is for each of 12 designs with coordinating solids, and it's called the Curiosity Collection. And it's really kind of a school themed paper stack, but the colors are different. They aren't the typical primary colors. They are like yellow and kind of a teal green and the blue and gray. So I thought this might be more masculine. I kind of thumbed through the sheets, and you get 48 sheets. And I liked it. This is one of the ones I picked originally. This reminds me of that old green chalkboard paper. So if you can see the colors, I hope they show up well on the video. I'm going to turn it this way so it won't be upside down. This would be good for nursery or some home decor projects at school or teacher's room. Polka dots with those colors in it. These are like little girls and boys with pigtails and caps, and it's cute. So, and they're 2-sided, so that's pretty good. So I can't wait to use it. Tags, rulers, borders, primary. I think they call these, I forget what they call these, the letters, where you practice how you write them. I don't want to try to zoom. I don't have a remote for my camera. Oops, broke my stack. So if I try to zoom, it's going to shake. So hopefully you can see that. But yeah, I just broke my paper stack in half. But that's okay. Once I cut into it, it's going to be broken up anyway. So I'm just going to thumb through it. It's a plaid with gray stars. So this is a really cute, it looks more vintage. Has a little typewriter, you know. Kind of reminds me of my school days. It has nursery rhymes. These are cute. I hadn't noticed those before. Sorry for the shaking. These are cute. Has the alphabet starting with T. This is row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. And it has the beginning alphabet and some nursery rhyme that goes with it. So these are really cute. Yeah, can't wait to get into that. So those are the free paper kits or stacks that I got for attending the crop. So next I'm going to go to the Make and Take, Mega Make and Take, which was Thursday night. Huge room. I'm going to try to post some pictures in this video because I took a lot of pictures just so you can see the magnitude of the croppers And you would think, if you've never been to one, why would I go? Why would I pack up all my stuff and go just down there to craft and crop when I can do that at home? But it's something different when you go with people who do the same thing, maybe in a different way that you do. They don't ask any what I call dumb questions about why you spend so much time on a project, and you learn different techniques, not just by attending, but from each other. But they gave us this magazine, or this guide, for the Mega Make and Take, and you got kits for each item, and it had a schedule. We had door prizes, we had raffle tickets, we played bingo. There was something going on all the time. They had a tool center where you can use different tools and die cutting machines. You could print pictures out. You downloaded this I think it's HP, I don't know, but you downloaded an app that allows you to use a wireless printer to print your pictures. So we took pictures in front of a photo wall. Each night had a different theme. They had one night, and they had vendors there so you can buy food, because it was from, I think we could set up at 3, and it started at, registration was 2 to 6. We could make and take was from 3 to midnight, I think. Yeah, 3 to midnight. So you can get there early and set up your table, and we did. And it had a schedule. So like you see, this is 5 o'clock. So that was at 5 o'clock. So every 30 minutes, we had a make and take, and they came in kits. So everything you needed was in the kit. Of course, I had a couple of kits that didn't have everything, but there were some people there, helpers there, that gave you what you needed. The vendor from who sponsored the kit, they were there, and they told you what to do. They showed you samples. You had people walking around helping you. Then you have detailed instructions here. So you didn't even actually have to do it. You can continue setting up your table and working on your own project. But I have each one of these kits. Most of them I finished, I think. This was by Sparkle and Shine, and it was very pretty. It was prettier than I thought it was going to be. I don't really do glitter because I make a mess. But this, let's see if the camera will show it. It's really pretty. And we use this this lacy, it's kind of a lacy stretchy fabric, and we use it sort of like a mask on this butterfly. And once we laid it down, the butterfly was sticky. It was an adhesive butterfly. Put the lace on it, kind of burnished it down, and then we poured this fine glitter over the lace into a coffee filter and tapped it off, and it gave us this butterfly. I'm going to see if you can see. It's really pretty. And the glitter doesn't rub off. See? Doesn't rub off. Very pretty. And it changed my mind about fine glitter, and this background is actually fine glitter too. So, and they gave us these little packs of glitter, and I had lots left over. This is a super fine, so I can make another if I like, with the instructions. So they came in that kit. That was nice. And we have an envelope. So it's a pre-made card. It's blank. You know, we make fancier cards, but this is just a quick, simple card. You can put a sentiment on it, something about, you know, soaring, or, you know, have a great day. It's very pretty. So that was at 5:30. And I'm really not used to fast-paced scrapbook classes or crafting classes, because I'm used to working on my own, so I go at my own pace. But yeah, it was fast. So while you're oohing and awing over everything, it's time for the next class. Okay, so that was at 5 o'clock. And that was sponsored by Sparkle and Sprinkle. And they have a website, sparklesprinkle.com. Then you have the Rubber Cafe. And then in the book, they had the advertisement of their kits. And they, after or during each make and take, they had a tables along the sides where we could purchase things. And we got a great deal on a lot of things. But I didn't need any glitter, so I was still trying to put my card together for Sparkle and Shine. Sparkle and Sprinkle. So the Rubber Cafe had a card. This is a tissue card. This is what it looks like. Came in a kit. And we had a coupon. Most of them gave us coupons for the next day, whether we were early bird or not. We got a coupon. I tried to keep up with them. I didn't use many this year because I didn't do a lot of shopping. I was very proud of myself because I had a list. I pretty much stuck to the list. I didn't go crazy like I usually do, so I did pretty good. But this is a card. It says, "Heard you were feeling under the weather." So it's more like a get well card, but when you open it, it's kind of flat. So let's see. I can puff it up. It's like a little tissue box. And it says, "Get well soon." I thought that was the cutest little thing. See? Oh, my tape didn't stick. This is supposed to stick. so I have to work that out. But when the recipient opens it, it has a little tissue and says get well soon. It's really cute. Ready-made card. So far I got 2 cards in my class. Not one that I would thought of making on my own. Might change the image, don't know. But very thoughtful. Add it to my collection. I can give it to somebody. You can recreate this very easily. And that was at 5:30. It tells you about the supplies, tells you about instructions, what to do. And then they had someone going around giving demonstrations. And then the person who was really leading the make and take had this headset on with this microphone voice. And meantime, there's lots of stuff going on at the same time because there are contests going on. And each night had a theme. I can't remember what the first night was. Mega Make and Take. I don't think it was a theme, but Mega Make and Take. Okay, so the next one is the Paper Wizard. And I'm actually going to have to get my book out. We got this embellishment that we had to kind of adhere and pop dots and stuff up. But I've used it since the props. So let me get it. Sorry about that. I used it. I had it in my little bin over here with all my making tapes, anticipating that I would make this video, and I never got around to it. But I actually, since then, have gone to another prop, and I'm going to try to adjust my light so you don't have so much glare. But I got glare. But I started on this book. It's a family vacation book, and I found some pictures of my son from 100 years ago, and started my scrapbook album. This is a 2-page layout, and that's the embellishment. It says magic. It's not actually taped down because I'm not sure if I'm going to have that title just on this page and put something else on that page. But this is what I've gotten to so far. As you can see, my son's in like 2nd grade, 1st or 2nd grade. He's 21 years old. So I found these pictures and thought I would crop them and try to remember how I felt 21 years ago when we took these pictures when we went to visit a relative. But that's the cutest thing. In the meantime, I started exploring my Cricut cartridges. I have Mickey and Friends and made some of my own embellishments here that I'm going to use. Use eventually. So you see the hands, and I got Minnie and Mickey and all that. So that was that make and take, and it was neat. It was by Paper Wizard. And let's see, the next one, that was at 6 o'clock. The next one was at 6:30 by Crazy Creations, and we created a gift box. I've taken it apart because I wanted to kind of show you. It has these outline stickers and glitter. And it comes in a kit like this, Make and Take. And the box comes like this, very easy to put together. We just open it. As you see, it folds up like that. It's already glued. You fold it on the perforations, and that's one end. Next box, fold it on the perforations, fold it inside, and kind of force it open. That's the box. How easy is that? And then it came, and they sold these if you wanted to buy these box kits. Comes with this clear sleeve that's a little thick acrylic that's scored, and you fold it like this, open it up, and put your box in it. Can't get any easier. And this fits A2 cards, so if you wanted to make more cards, you can give a card set. I thought that was the cutest thing. So here we go. As you see, mine's not finished. It's most of the part way finished. You look at it. I've got the I got this part and my flower down in here. I just needed to stick it, and I didn't want to rush. But you get the idea. It says best wishes. These were stickers that we peeled off. But we had to do these glitter things, and I didn't want to commit. It's just a card. I know it's not that serious, but I don't want to commit. This is what the stickers look like, outline stickers. And we had to fussy cut around it. We put them on the paper, fussy cut around it, and you just adhere it. Put your own sentiment. Very, very cute. And that was Crazy Creations Make and Take. One kit. That was one kit. I love the box because I'm into boxes. And for travel, I just kind of took it apart so that it would store flat. Okay, moving right along. And that was at 6:30 p.m. Now keep in mind, same time, you got all kinds of action going on. So if you're an excitement person, you would love the Mega Make and Take. And I'm an excitement person, but I'm not a late night person. So it was challenging for me to stay awake, but I did. I found things to do. I was with my friends, and we had tons of fun. Okay, so the next Make and Take was at 7 p.m. It was scrap that. And Scrap That gave us this card to make, and it was very pretty. And they also had, I want to say they sold us these chalk markers. We got one with the kit. I believe this was the kit. It was kind of hard to recreate them once I was trying to put them back in their container. But this is it could be a wedding card, love, Valentine's card. And I pretty much finished it. It was true to form. I pretty much stuck to how it looked on the actual sample that they gave us. And then you look inside, yep, they gave us these chalk markers. It was a cutout heart, and if you can see, we have these gems. I put stickles on my stripes on my heart so it makes it shinier, and you might not be able to see their individual gems that came in a pack like this. So they are pearl gems, so they're very shiny. And there's bronze, gold, silver, and I use most of my acrylic ones. But we got this chalk marker that came with it, and I think they gave us hot pink. I want to say hot pink. I could be wrong, with the kit. And so they were actually selling these alongside while all this excitement's going on. And I went and I bought every color they had. And I wish I bought 2 white ones because I'm using that a lot already. Goes on smooth, kind of like a lipstick. But what's interesting about it, it dries like like that. So you can write on, you know, glass and mirror and acrylic and paper. But you can wipe it off. Let's see, I don't know if this will work on paper. We're going to try. You can wet it and wipe it off. Oh, not on paper. It's permanent on paper. But if you write on something else like a frame, it comes off. I love it. Yeah. It's permanent on paper, so I can't wipe it off. But you have to get the idea. But see how vivid it is? Love these. Really do. And it goes on smooth like a lipstick. Like that. So, love it. Alright, next. And so that was a card. So far it looks like I've got like 3 cards. And it's always a challenge for me to keep up. And I did. We were all helping each other and laughing and eating snacks. And did we have food? I think we had food. They sold food, and we had complimentary coffee, and one night we had massages that you could buy. You could buy extra raffle tickets, and we were looking out for each other's bingos, and it was something. It was actually something. I loved it. Plan to do it again next year. So, any of you who are watching this video, I hope you get some inspiration and it helps you make a decision. Okay, the next Make Take was at 7:45 by Craft Fantastic. Okay, I actually didn't finish this one because it was a lot involved. Craft Fantastic has these charms, and they actually gave me a bottle of their, I don't know if you call it glue. Let's see what you call it. But you got enough to make 1, 2, I think two necklaces. You got the chains and the embellishment necklace. You got enough to make 2. And they gave us the findings, the glaze and glue. I got a little jar of glaze and glue. And where it is, I didn't put it in with my Make and Take things because I've been using it. And so you won't get to see that tonight because I'm not sure where I put it, but here it is. See, not bad. Glaze and glue. So it's reclosable, and we only used a little bit, and as far as I got was making it. They gave us these pictures, these images that you could use to glue to the bottom of these glass domes. Can you see that? Is it focusing? Glass domes, and then you can put it in these bezels or whatever, like that, and glue it, make a necklace. So as far as I got was that. And then we have these I actually bought these charms. If they were $2.95, but if you bought 2 you got 1 free. And I want to say this is the one I got for free. This is what pick. I got hearts because I'm always doing Valentine's Day and I can always use it. So that was a pretty good deal. But you got this clasp claw. You got a lot of stuff for these Make and Takes. I was very impressed with it. And you got a ring where you can make a keychain. It was a lot, so I didn't do that one. But it's on my list of things to complete by Craft Fantastic. Okay? Moving right along. Put all this back. I'm glue back. Next Make and Take was at $8.15. It was by Cheaper Than Therapy. And this was so funny because I had seen a few days before this die by Sizzix, I think. By Sizzix. And the lady who gave the example on YouTube recommended this plain step-up card. I kept calling it a stair-step card. But she recommended the plain one versus one with the heart and balloons because it doesn't have any images like die cut into the card, so you can pretty much start with a plain base and make it anything you want. And I went to Hobby Lobby, I was looking online, could not find it nowhere. Well, we did this make and take, and the vendor had this die, and she gave us a very good discount on the die. But here's the thing, my card at the make and take didn't turn out good. It was very funny. We got an embossing folder in this kit. Yes, we did. We got, and here's my card. I had some, I don't even want to show it to you, but my emboss lines weren't coming through well, and so I folded it wrong and tried to refold it and fix it. Not because it was going to look good, but because I really wanted to know how to do it. So I started doing my own thing, cut my own little frame, and then I realized this was too big. It didn't have enough of a border around it, so I fussy cut it to make it fit. And then when I emptied the kit, I realized it had the correct piece. And all I had to do was dump my things out. And hey, it's me. I got cut off and video cut off, so I'm trying to finish this Mega Make and Take event. And we got to this Sizzix die. And the card I made. And I'm not sure which part, but this is a Sizzix die, and it comes with all the matting. It has 21 pieces. It comes with the basic step-up card and the flowers and the matte pieces, so can't wait to use that. Yeah, by Sizzix. Alright, let's see. Then we had A to Z scrapbooking that had this friends layout page, and I pretty much finished it. This is my version, and if you had gotten to their booth for $5, you could have gotten the layout to make a 2-page layout, but I didn't need to know that information because I wasn't going to make a 2-page layout. If I can get this open, I actually did the project, the make and take, but it's this resealable pouch or something. Okay, this is what it looks like. You got 3 mats, and I just only put 1 strip of adhesive because I figured I could mat it, double mat it with purple, pull it up. And it says friends, and so I finished that. That was at 8:45, excuse me. Then at 9:30, oops, did I skip something? 8:45, would have gave us more time. 9:30 was shoestring production. It was a real flower shoestring card. Mine's still in the pack. And it had all the pieces to make this card. I was fascinated with the miniature picture wheel. Trying to figure out how I could recreate it on my silhouette. But that was that. And then the last project was Monami Gabby's Little One layout. Oops, see if I can get rid of some of the glare. That helped. That helps some, I think. Yeah. Alright. Then we have, these are the pieces for the layout. So I actually didn't even open this one. It was close to 10 and I was tired. Kind of like I am now. But, yeah. So those are all the projects for the Mega Make and Take. And so it goes up all the different keepsake buttons you can collect for shopping and taking a class and returning and different things. And, you can sign up for the weekly scrapper and get daily tips. And also they had different things on the Scrapbook Expo Facebook page. And they actually had contests each night. There's a Disney night, I think, and a Willy Wonka chocolate factory night. We got chocolate, and they had teams or groups of tables to dress up or decorate their table, and they had contests and won prizes. So it was very exciting. I'm so glad I actually got to do this video. So that's the Mega Make and Take, and that's like part 1 of Scrapbook Expo 2015 Duluth for me. Thanks for watching.